Hello artists! Wow, what an amazing video. If you haven't watched the video yet, it is right up there. Just push that big button. Miss Kit and I do not expect you to remember everything you just watched in the video, so don't worry. Today we want to learn about the three main types of colours. These are primary, secondary, and tertiary. Okay, so an easy way to remember the primary, secondary, and tertiary colours is through this little tune that Miss Kit has made and taught me, and now I'm teaching you. It goes a little bit like this. Primary colour, secondary colour, tertiary colour. I hold up one finger for primary colour, two fingers for secondary colour, and three fingers for tertiary colours. Okay? Let's try this all together. If you want to stand up off your chair, make a little bit of space, then you're very welcome to. Alright. Primary colour, secondary colour, tertiary colour. If you can remember that song, it's going to help you a lot in remembering the primary, secondary, and tertiary words. Last year, you learned a little bit about the primary colours. Secondary colours and tertiary colours might be new for a lot of you. In this picture, you can see the primary colours: red, blue, and yellow. If we mix blue and yellow, we make green. If we mix yellow and red, we make orange. If we mix red and blue, we make violet. Violet and purple are actually the same color, so if I'm saying violet, it's the same as purple. Green, orange, and violet are secondary colors because we mix primary colors to make them. Tertiary colors are made by mixing a primary and a secondary color together. For example, if we mix yellow with orange, we make yellow-orange. If we mix blue with green, we make blue-green. The most important thing to remember is that tertiary colors are made by mixing a primary and a secondary color together. To help us remember primary, secondary, and tertiary colors, we're going to make a pastel drawing of some very colorful but very hungry fish. We're going to draw 3 big primary colored fish, 3 medium secondary colored fish, and 6 little tertiary colored fish. Let's begin by learning how to draw a fish. You start with an oval shape. An oval is like a circle, but it's been squashed. You then draw a triangle at the end, which will become the tail. You might like to have the third point of the triangle disappear when it touches the body of the fish. Then you can draw triangle fins at the top, at the bottom, and one in the middle of the oval shape. Then at the other end, we add an eye, a mouth, and your fish is finished. It's a good idea to use a marker or a pen to go over your pencil lines. For today's task, you will need your sketchbook, and as always, turn to the next free page before you begin. We're going to be working on a double page. Think of your favorite food and draw your favorite food in the middle of the page. Mine is a cupcake, a mint chocolate chip cupcake. So good. Now draw 3 large ovals facing the food in the very center. These will be your primary colored fish. Don't forget to add tails, fins, eyes, and a mouth on each fish. Between each large fish, draw a medium-sized oval. These will become your secondary colored fish. You will notice that you now have 6 gaps between your 6 medium and large fish. In these 6 gaps, you're going to draw 6 tiny little fish, which will become your tertiary fish. Now, because you've become so good at drawing fish, for your tertiary fish, you can change the tails, the fins, the eyes, any part of the fish that you like. You can be really creative with the shapes that you choose. If you have a marker or a pen, it's a really good idea to go over your pencil lines. Now we're ready to start adding some colour. Take your red, yellow and blue pastels, and we're going to firstly colour in our 3 large fish. Remember to colour the entire fish, but please leave the eyes white. Now we're ready to start colouring our secondary fish. It's really tempting to use the purples and the greens and other colours you have in your pastel box, but we're going to leave them there, and we're only going to use the yellow, blue and red pastels we've already started using. Let's start with the medium fish between the yellow and the red. I'm going to start by colouring it yellow, and then I'm going to go over the yellow with the red pastel. If I mix yellow with red, I wonder what colour I will make. Orange! Fantastic! Let's do the same with our secondary fish between the blue and the red. I'm going to start by colouring with red and then going over with my blue. I wonder what colour it's going to make. Violet. Fantastic. Violet is the same as purple, so if I say purple or if I say violet, it's the same colour. I think you can guess already what we're going to do next. That's right. The medium fish between the blue and the yellow is going to be coloured with both blue and yellow. Let's see what colour it creates. Green. Excellent. And those are our 3 secondary colours: orange, purple and green. You're now going to do something similar with your tertiary coloured fish. These are your 6 tiny fish between your primary and secondary coloured fish. Because this tertiary fish is between the green and the blue, I'm firstly going to make green, then I'm going to add blue afterward. This tertiary fish is blue-green. It's also called teal, but for our colour wheel, we're going to stick to blue-green. Repeat this process for every other tertiary fish. Remember to mix the primary colour with the secondary colour. Such as in this tertiary fish, we have orange mixed with red. So we're going to create orange first by mixing red and yellow. Then we're going to add more red to create red-orange. And of course, don't forget to colour your favourite food as well. Miss Kit and I already know they're going to look amazing and can't wait to see them in your sketchbooks. Happy art making, guys, and we'll see you in our next Zoom. Bye!